Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's been ages, man. It's been ages. I've been away. I've been away. I think I made it through about 7 different states in the past week. Um, so I've been really away. And well, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's new? What's new? I've been reading some stuff, but I've mostly been avoiding a lot of stuff. And I have a few updates for you guys. And I hope everybody's keeping their cool. I hope everybody is keeping their cool. So if you can hear me, let me know. If the mic is good, let me know. Let me know down below in the comments. All right. How are your coins performing? What is your forecast? What do you think is happening in this market? What do you think is happening next? And we're going to look at some of the news that's out there for crypto. And also, I have some news to share myself. I'm going to start working full time. So that's going to be a little interesting, but I'm tying a few ends, and that should give me some more time to be able to come live more and keep the YouTube going. So that's my plan. I'm going to share a little bit more details here in a little bit. Let me see. All right. So okay, Moni says yes. Okay. Code is law. Hey, 17 roses in the house. What's up? Who said no? Why did you say no? Because I said I was going to start working. Yes. Somebody says you're asking what's the right place to put your money in a long-term hold. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second here. It depends. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to go into stocks or crypto? Are you trying to go into stocks or crypto? Full time here? No, not YouTube. Not full time YouTube. My video seems to be a little dark. Let me see what I can do to improve it. All right, looks slightly better now. Let's see. No, not full time in here. Not full time in here. So I'm going to start teaching. Okay, close to Dallas. I think it's Duncanville. I'll be teaching mobile app development and 3D modeling. So pretty much 3D printing in middle school, possibly high school, but I'm trying to just stick to the middle school only because it's a good starter time. High school, they get a little bit more stubborn, and I don't know if I have the patience for that. So mobile app development, the last time I actually developed apps was in 2011. So that's how outdated I am. So I'm holed up. I'm trying to update myself before the school year starts. And so that's what I've been doing a lot. And I have a few weddings to finish photographing. As some of you know, I'm a photographer too. So last weekend I had to go to Philadelphia to do a wedding, and somehow Southwest Airlines, which is the worst airline ever, decided to fly me everywhere instead of Philadelphia. Took me all around. I went to Nashville, St. Louis, Missouri, everywhere. Finally, they took me to Philadelphia. On the way back, they canceled my flight. I had to do 3 more connecting flights to be able to just get back to Dallas. So that's how I ended up in 7 different states. Wasted so much time at airports, but I'm back home now. All right. So did I move? Yes, I moved from my old place. So I haven't moved again. So yeah. All right, all right, all right. Crypto. Somebody says Algo is pretty good. Algo has always been pretty okay. Yeah. Which language am I using for the app development? Okay, so basically, I'm going to sharpen myself in Python. Okay, so here's the thing. Even though I worked as a programmer for 3 years, I was mostly doing SQL. I was the database guy. I was working on a team. We had people who were good with the front end stuff, and I was the database guy. So when it came to SQL, you know, I was good, but I never did a lot of front end stuff. So now I have to pretty much get my Python up to speed, and also C, because part of the course is automation. And sometimes we'll be using the Arduino board and maybe Raspberry Pi. So with a little C, you can bring more stuff to life on the electronic board. So I might have to get up to speed with C as well. So okay. ETC Chainlink. That's a good bag. That's a good bag. That's a good bag, actually. So the funny thing is, this is what I did, guys. So I was on 6 different planes, and everybody I sat next to, I spoke about crypto. And 80%, at least had an idea. At least everybody knew about Bitcoin. So, I was collecting my own data while I was going. Everybody knew about Bitcoin. Everybody, but they didn't grasp the concept, and they didn't grasp how useful crypto is. They didn't understand that it was technology that was ahead of its time. So with a little explanation, I got a lot of faces, and I'm like, you know what? I'm officially a crypto disciple, because when I explained DeFi and some other stuff to some people in the place, she was like, wow, why is this not mainstream? I'm like, well, it could be because a lot of people think they missed out on it, and of course there are so many other factors that's pushing it down as well. So that was interesting. Money says middle schoolers are bad. Yo, that's what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing that's when because of the hormones are now developing and stuff, they are actually worse. So I don't know. But at the same time, I believe that it will be easier to get a good start than trying to build upon something more complex in high school when they didn't get a good start at all. So I don't know. Let's see. Coding is such a good skill to have in this day and age. Well, yes, and but it just things keep changing so fast. If you are in the field of IT, you can't sleep. You got to keep updating yourself. You got to just keep updating yourself. I remember way back in the day, 2014. I was just so good at SQL. I would finish 2 weeks of work in 2 days. And I'll just come to work and be messing around on the computer, just playing around. And until the next 2 weeks, then I get the next workload. Well, somewhere along the line, they decided to just change. They wanted us to use LINQ instead of SQL. And I never could wrap my head around LINQ very well. So I was just super, super slow. So I had to, stay on longer just to get programs to run, and it was just a lot of I don't know. And the front end guys too, they changed the code on them. We had to go learn PHP in 2 weeks to get it running. So that's the thing about IT, man. It's just things keep changing. It's just they're like, oh, this program makes the stuff run 5 seconds faster, and our competition is running something faster, so we have to switch. So that's the only thing I don't like about IT. Okay. Why not use the Flutter app development? Same code works for Android and Apple. That's very interesting. Legend, I will have to suggest that to the school district, because they have a program called Project Lead the Way, and they have all the schools using the same kind of formula to some extent. Okay, you customize it, how you want to teach your kids, but they have all the schools using the same kind of formula to teach the kids, and that's how they evaluate the performance of the schools. So if you switch to something by yourself, I would have to get permission from higher up. But thank you very much for that info. Thank you for that info. See, I'm outdated, so any info like this is grateful for me. So thank you. All right. Money says yes, they are worse. Crypto is not mainstream because it can be so difficult to understand. That's true. So we are all early birds, man. We are all early birds. We have a super chat in the house. Somebody said, hey, my question is, can you suggest your top 10 cryptos on the app and a good one for long term? Okay. I can give you a few off the top of my head right now, but it might not be the most relevant list for right now. See, a lot of things have happened in the past week or so. I think 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, I made a video about top 10 cryptos that are on the upside. So check my my channel, and there's a top 10 over there, and most of them are still quite viable. So definitely keep an eye out for Ethereum Classic, okay? Because we all know the catalysts that are coming out. Ethereum Classic, Cardano is always a huge one out there. Keep an eye out for that too. And I believe that Doge. The funny thing is, it's getting close to another Doge event. How do I know this? There's a little chatter on Reddit, and they just haven't decided on a date yet and stuff. So that's always a good runner to have. One of my favorite coins ever is Harmony One. Okay, I explained how Harmony One is Ethereum 2.0. Okay, Harmony One can house all these smart contracts, all these DeFi projects from scratch. It doesn't rely on any other coin. Okay. All these other coins could die off. Bitcoin, Ethereum could die off, and Harmony One will be there hosting blockchain project. Not very popular, but then again, that's why it's one of my favorites. And the guys behind it, the development team behind it, is one of the most seasoned team behind it. So there's that. And Ravencoin is not bad. Ravencoin has some problems when it comes to scalability, but when ETH 2.0 rolls out and it's hard to mine Ethereum, Ravencoin might come up there. Siacoin and Filecoin are also good. Siacoin, SIA, okay. I think the symbol is SC, because I think there's going to be a time when cloud storage is going to be huge. Okay, cloud storage, and smart contracts protecting your data on the cloud. That's what Siacoin is about, and Filecoin also. So take a look at those two. Yeah, I think that's the few that I have off the top of my head right now. That's a few I have off the top of my head right now. Hey, Mr. Dragon in the house. What's up? Guys, please like and subscribe. It's been a long time, but hey, I'm kicking. A lot has been happening. Last week's wedding in Philly was amazing, even though I had almost every glitch possible. But eventually my equipment arrived. It was rough. I got to my hotel for some reason. I got there at 1:30 a.m. There was nobody at the counter. We waited for like an hour, ended up going to sleep in my rental car. And then I woke up in the morning to check in at the hotel, showered, went to shoot the wedding. So it was pretty rough, but everything worked out okay. A man says, any updates on Cody and ENJ? You are holding them. Any hopes that they could give good profits? You know what? Actually, ENJ might do well when there is another nice bullish run and we have all these NFTs blowing up again. But Cody is more likely to outperform it right now, just from my point of view. So Cody is more likely to outperform it in the short term. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing, Prashant? Okay, how to smell a foul coin. So you mean how to detect a bad project, right? Well, well, ultimately, it's in the code and the white paper, right? Ultimately, but there are some other things that. So, for example, if for any new coin, don't go in heavy. It's a risk, but still, just don't go in heavy. Okay. Um, Most of the new coins they have a much higher probability of being scams. Okay, I'm not definitely not all new coins are scams. People have been working on projects for a very long time. It just takes them a while to release the projects. Hold on, spell how to spell Filecoin. Okay, Margaret, I'm confused now. I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm not sure what you're asking. But again, if you are talking about detecting coins with scams, oh shoot, hold on. I have to take this real quick, guys. 1 second. All right, I hate being scammed. The scammers somehow keep changing their numbers, even though I block all these numbers. I might need to get that app that you know filters stuff out. Okay, okay. So back to what I was saying. Look at the white paper of some of these projects. If they don't have a real utility, if it's only something that's very hype driven, and you are go in with that mindset. Okay, go in with that mindset. Okay. Oh, the coin I mentioned after SC Filecoin, File. My bad, Margaret. That's File coin, not file. Okay, my bad. Filecoin. Question says ETC is good for capitalism and humanity. Yep. I mean, the thing about ETC that people don't realize is that right now it is so decentralized that if it were to blow up, of course, some people who have been in forever who were accumulating below $1, okay, definitely have a lot more than you do. But at the end of the day, if ETC were to blow up and be big, it will be one of the coins that spreads the wealth better than almost any other coin. Right now, a lot of people probably watching me right now don't have any Bitcoin. A lot of people don't have any Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin were to go to $10 per Bitcoin right now, probably would not benefit a lot of people watching me right now. I know this because I've been asking people. Some people send me messages on Discord and stuff, and I ask them directly. What are some of the stuff you have? I just want to know what some of my subscribers have. What are your plans? And I realize a lot of people don't have any Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is kind of like now in the hands of the elite a little bit, especially with all the FUD that came in as well. People were just buying, selling. Okay, people who were scared to lose their money were just selling, and the rich who have extra money were just buying. So now it's even more in the hands of the elite than it's ever been. So if Bitcoin is to blow up again, to go up to 10 million, it will affect all coins. It will give all coins a boost, right? But most people don't own Bitcoin directly, so it's not going to spread the wealth as much as if some of these other coins were to do well. And that's what the people will do. The people the people, the masses, when they come together, they become more powerful than the few elite, and that's how the masses decided to come together and give Dogecoin a 90 billion market capital, which blew the minds of every elite financial analyst ever, and did spread the wealth a little bit. It did spread the wealth a little bit, because what happened was, as it was going, some of the elites decided to jump in, but they jumped in a little late, and they came to spread the money around. So, all right. You said we need a crypto dummies video. All the lingo is strange. Smart contract, etc. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I do understand what you're saying. Maybe I can start by explaining what a smart contract is. So, these blockchains, right? For example, Ethereum. What Ethereum provides is, it's a framework that provides security. Okay, it provides security for your application to live on, and then it provides a means of transaction, a means of you to compute stuff. It provides computing power as well, right? And also it can scale your application. And what happens is that you have a code which that code could just live on the web, right? But if you put it on the Ethereum blockchain as a smart contract, so that code that you write, which is maybe a decentralized finance application, it's okay, you put money in here, we hold the money for you. Every 8 months we give you this much percentage, but we will take this money and loan the money to others and charge them twice what we give you, so that at the end of the day we still get some profit, but it's not like the banks are getting all the profit and all that. So that code that you write that creates this decentralized finance application is technically just called a smart contract. So the contract is what will live on the blockchain. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I hope it helps a little bit, right? So the smart contract, maybe this might help. Let's talk about NFTs. So let's say I am a photographer, right? I go out in the middle of the night, I take a picture of this beautiful building, and I want to sell this picture, but I want to add a clause to it that when I sell this picture, anybody that buys this picture, right, every time it's bought and resold, I want to earn 20% of the resale value forever, because I am the owner of this and I want the royalties to come to me. So you put in the smart contract and you mint it as an NFT. You can do this manually if you are good at coding. Otherwise, you can use, I went live 3 weeks ago, okay? And I minted 3 pictures as NFTs, my own pictures. So it's there on my channel. I went live and I did that. Once you mint it, you can determine that, hey, I want 20% every time it sells. That simple instruction that you added to your minted picture is called a smart contract. All of a sudden, your picture that you have for sale, is now a smart contract. You created a smart contract because it's not like a one-time deal. Every time somebody sells, you get 20%. So I hope that also clears it out a little bit. All right. Drink is pink now. Yes. So let me tell you how I know drink was pink. So my TD Ameritrade hasn't been very active lately, and then last week and today I saw the price, my balance going up a little bit. I'm like, what's happening? So I saw my drink. I still have some drink. My drink was up, and I went and checked, and they are pink now, but they still have to find ways and means of reducing the outstanding shares. It's still just a lot. It's still just a whole lot. They still have to find. I know they are trying to get rid of some of them slowly. They have been, but they need to do some more. But there is potential. There is some potential, but I need to see them doing more in that respect. Hey, MMZZ, what's up? What's up? What's up? Long time no see. Long time no see. Long time no see. You rock too. You rock too. You rock too. It's hot. You're cutting 5 acres. My goodness, that's a lot of land. My goodness, Mr. Dragon. This is what you need to do. You need to convert all that into a mining facility. And then all you do all day is go live and work on your machines and stuff like that. I hope you have a drive more. Otherwise, that's a lot of walking and back pain. All right, so let's take a look at some stuff. Of course, I'm going to start with my favorite over here, which is now number 18. Okay, doing quite well. Ethereum Classic. So the update, the Magneto update, is still looking like it's going to happen on July 27th. So I believe there's going to be another run before July 27th, okay? Because as the date is approaching, again, Cointelegraph and other people might now write articles about it like they did last week and a half. And all of a sudden it started, blowing up. So again, the Magneto rush, the Magneto update, this is my calculation that is going to happen on June 27th. Now, just talking to some of the developers briefly, of course, they don't tell me much. They're like, oh, everything is all right. If you want an interview, they can come for an interview, but they don't tell me much. But I have a feeling that something big might happen after the Magneto update. So maybe something also in end of August, which who knows? It could be SHA-3. Who knows? So there's a lot of stuff. There's a reason why even though Bitcoin is now back down to 33,000, ETC is not back to $45. Okay, because that's how it was when not long ago when Bitcoin was 33, ET was 45. Okay, but for a while now we've seen ETC hold up above 50, and there's a reason why. It's just preparing for the next leg up, and the next leg up could even be much better than what it did just recently. And it might also depend on the market overall. If the market overall gets a little boost, that might also help it along the way. So let me see here. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the 4 hour. Yeah, so just taking a quick look at the 4 hour. Yeah, this run was epic. From $34 to $63. That was epic. Almost 100% run. So that was epic. I didn't quite catch the bottom, but I did load up right around 37. I got a fresh bag, so I'm still pretty excited with that bag. Oh yeah, zero turn. Okay, there you go. Now you can just put some music on and then just more away. You finally got a Twitter. Let's go. ETC is truth. All right, I will find you and follow you back. I will find you and follow you back. So there's this weird thing, guys. So my Twitter on my phone is my photography Twitter, and the Twitter on the computer is the patient money Twitter. But the patient money Twitter, I don't remember the password. So right now it's pretty much stuck on my computer until I find a way to get it on my phone. That way I can have access to it at all times. So yeah. My thoughts on SHA-3 and future mining, good or bad? I mean, SHA-3 is definitely going to be good. I mean, there's no two ways about that. SHA-3 is going to add a lot of security, which will make it virtually impossible for the ETH miners to come and hack ETC again. Guys, it's not hidden. Even the ETH community, they talk about this. It's the ETH miners who came to hack it every single time. They come with their ETH rigs and very little to no tweaks. They come and hack. So even when ETC made a simple change to ETC hash, it's more difficult for them to just come over and hash now and attack now. So SHA-3 would definitely cut them out, okay? And that's very important. It's like right now, that's the only thing people hold against ETC. See, all the old crypto heads who are very anti-ETC, the only thing they have against ETC is, this thing is going to be attacked anytime soon. You know, it doesn't have enough hashing power. It doesn't have this. It's going to be attacked. With SHA-3, it doesn't need to have that much hashing power, okay? It's just, the security just shuts all of them up. And then now, instead of them looking at that, they look at the opportunities. They look at, okay, how can this be turned into the home of most of the smart contracts? How can this be improved? So that's just, it's just, how do I put it? The SHA-3 is definitely going to be a next leg up. After SHA-3 happens, people who have not spoken about ETC ever will all start speaking about ETC. And those of us who have believed it from the beginning are going to be, this is personally, I believe if SHA-3 happens, there's no way we're going to be below $300. And we could probably be way more than that. So once SHA-3 happens, it's just the next leg up. And then, you know, we keep going. All right. So, but the only other concern that I have for SHA-3 is there's a slight possibility, after questioning Alex quite a bit, Alex Chankov quite a bit, there's a slight possibility that it might be a CPU mining algorithm. Okay. So, you know, I'm getting like 2 decent CPUs while they are still decently priced because crypto has been down for quite a bit. You know, just in case. But if it becomes a CPU mining algorithm, it's going to throw a lot of people off their games because people were thinking about just shifting their whole mining rig, you know, from ETH or from whatever other coin to ETC. But now they would have to sell those graphics cards and purchase CPU mining power, and it's gonna throw things off. But it actually could be more secure. That's what I'm hearing. But I will not be too happy with a CPU mining algorithm, you know, just for selfish reasons, nothing else. So because I'm in the process of acquiring more GPUs, and if I can use them to mine ETC at that time, then hey, you know, that's no bueno. So yeah. All right. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, we have a super chat. Oh, greetings from the UK. Yo, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, let's Digibyte. Let's take a quick look at Digibyte then. So the one thing I know about Digibyte is that I think the fear of it being a shell of a project is not non-existent. This is one of the oldest projects, guys. Look here, since 2014. Okay, Digibyte. I remember back when Digibyte was 0.0000000 something, and it's had its moments price wise, and so you know that fear of it being a new project that could just be a rug pull or stuff is pretty much out the window. So that eliminates one level of concern, right? Now let me just refresh myself on Digibyte real quick here. So Digibyte is an open source blockchain and asset creation platform Okay, development began in October 2013, and the genesis of its Digibyte token was mined in 2014 as a fork of Bitcoin. Okay. Who are the founders? Was founded by Jared Tate, also known as the Digiman. Okay. Okay. I like that there's a founder attached to it. And okay. All right. So let's go back to the very beginning. Asset creation platform. And I always use NFTs because NFTs are the coolest things to understand. Let's say I can make a bird sound. Okay. So I take my phone and I make this cool bird sound, and I decide to sell that bird sound. When you have to turn the bird sound into an asset. So if it's an asset creation platform, that means that this could be modified to hold NFTs. Okay. Asset creation platforms, Ravencoin, you can create assets here. We used to have even there's a lady who even was Vanessa. She even came on the show before. She used Ravencoin to create different assets for gaming and stuff like that. Maybe one day I'll have her come talk about it. And so anything that is an asset creation platform, of course, Ethereum is an asset creation platform. Binance Coin with Binance Smart Chain also allows asset creation and all that. Anything with an asset creation platform, so long as the security is intact, okay, different things could make it blow up at any time. Any project, maybe one project decides that, hey, Digibyte is pretty cheap right now. Let me create a DeFi project on it, and then it will blow up. So there is that possibility. Now let's look at the market capital and its competition. That's another thing you have to look at. Look at the market capital and its competition, and see the possible upside there. Let's see here real quick. 600 million. Okay, fully diluted mark. Yeah, I mean, Digibyte does have the potential, but unless there is some fresh news and some fresh updates coming up, it's had a lot of time to blow up. So just bear that in mind. Okay, it has a lot of time. It had its moments back in 2017 to 2018, and it hit an all-time high recently and corrected heavily. So it had its moments. So there's potential there. It's definitely not a hype only project. Jared says there's another YouTuber that does ETC 3 minutes after you went live. Interesting. Well, I mean, there are a few that do ETC content on a more regular basis than I do. So I'm trying to, even though even though I really like ETC and I want to be there for ETC, I'm trying to still be all around. I'm trying to still be a place where we can talk about anything, okay, and not just the one coin all the time. Because guess what? If things don't start looking right, I'm going to let you know. That's why, I want to be all around. Yeah. Hey, hello, what's up? Oh man. Oh look, what's up, man? How you doing, Kusen? So I was gonna text you, but I'm probably going to just tell you right now. This is gonna be funny. Okay. So if one of your Macs is available, Costa, if one of your Macs is available, please, I'm gonna need it because I need to familiarize myself with Mac, because apparently that's what we're going to be using, even though at the school the apps are going to be on Android tablets. Most of the work that is going to be done will be done on the Mac, so, and I'm not very comfortable with the Mac. So yes, please. Isn't that funny? Hey, Sunshine Jones, you're welcome. All right, so let's look at some of these others here real quick. Let's take a look at Cardano. Guys, Cardano. Every day I'm slowly becoming a bigger fan of Charles Hoskinson every day, very slowly. And I'm becoming one of those who believe in him. So I'm thinking about staking my Cardano directly and forgetting about it. Slowly, I'm slowly getting to that point. So slowly getting to that point. Long time. D-Mac in the house. What's up? Good to see you. Long time. All right, let me look at some action on Cardano here and see what's been happening. I'm gonna look at the 4 hour. Let's look at a 4 hour. Everything is still looking good from that low that we hit, guys. If you zoom out, we are doing very well. Okay, since we hit that low, let's say of Cardano at 0.98, and compared, and with ETC as well, if you zoom out, you realize that we are doing higher lows, okay, higher lows and higher highs, okay. So the lows are just getting higher, so low, okay. So overall the market might look like, okay, it's sideways and all, but it's still recovering very nicely from the big dip. So there. Jared says, where do you stake it at? So ADA, there are several ways to stake ADA. If after I do it, it might be better for me to explain after I do it. That way I know for sure which method works. But again, there's a direct way to stake it, and then there's other ways to stake it on other DeFi applications, which might offer more flexibility. Okay, so I think the direct way is like you stake it for a long time, you don't have access to it, it's locked up for a long period. Could be 6 months or a year or something like that. But other DeFi applications have different rules, and you could stake it and have access to it in a short amount of time. And sometimes that flexibility is good, but it offers lower APRs. But if you get to a point where you believe in the project, that's what's happening. 71% of Cardano holders have staked all their Cardano. They've just put it away for a whole year, forget about it, because they just believe Charles Hoskinson is going to deliver. And Charles is live ever so often now and updating everyone on what he's doing. He's trying to get more coding members for his team. He actually got a company to help code Cardano instead of just getting an individual. So he got a company now that he's giving them blocks of work to do. It's like you give them enough to help your project, but not enough so that they will know everything they need to know to start their own blockchain. That's exactly what he's doing. So he's giving different people different chunks of work to do, and then he's just putting them together. So all he's doing is copying and pasting stuff and putting them together. But he's the mastermind behind everything coming together. So I think that's genius, if you ask me. You heard if something happens to BlockFi, it's not fully protected. So to put nothing, no DeFi is fully protected. Okay, no DeFi is fully protected. The centralized finance, the centralized exchanges, they might have some protection up to 250,000 or something like that. But again, they have their own flaws. No DeFi is fully protected. That's why split it. Don't put it all in the one project, man. It could be you could be the next Mark Cuban and then put a big bag in Iron Finance and poof. Okay, so don't put it all in the one project. Always break it up. All right. Hey, Coca-Cola, ETC gods in the house. Yes, ETC, man. ETC's been holding up. We've been holding up pretty good in this whole storm. People are getting so confused. Somebody was so confused on Twitter. I said, how is anybody still buying ETC? Like, it doesn't even understand why anybody would purchase ETC. you know, because they have no idea. That's so risky, then, bro. That's how they get you and take your ETH when it hits 20K. Well, well, I cannot talk for all the projects, but you know, the projects could be hacked, whether it is the people that hack them or the project themselves that do the hacking. You never know. But one thing I know for sure is that you will not see 5 different DeFi projects all hacked the same day, because if you know that's not going to happen. So if you are split up in 4 or 5, like you have 5 ETH and you have them one in each different DeFi, and one of them gets whacked, and ETH is 20,000, you could pull out your ETH from the other places. So that's just a security. That's a way to you know, put some insurance for yourself. So there's always that. But then again, it could always be the project itself that undertakes it and pretends that we were hacked, you know. Yeah, because it's not FDIC protected, man. When you go to DeFi, when you go to decentralized finance, you are on your own. You are on your own. That's the risk we're taking as a people. And I'm going to explain that in a second here. Oh, we have a super chat. Yo, Jared, blessings, man. I hope you get this back in 1,000-fold. So you add 3 more zeros to the end. I hope you get it back when ETC hits $10,000. Oh man, thank you. So here's the thing. I was saying last year, almost $40 billion that the banks made was from overdraft fees. Okay, so the banks made $40 billion from people who didn't have the money to begin with. First of all, okay, that's how much the banks made last year. People who didn't even have the money to begin with. First of all, they made $40 billion. Now, in the world of decentralized finance, okay, if we have a system one day that we are financing it ourselves, okay, there are just a few laws in place. If you really don't have the money, the system has a way to compensate to a certain amount. And there's no bank that's actually the authority here that's determining who gets penalized at what time or what. There's a blockchain, there are smart contracts that are determining stuff, and we govern our own money. That $40 billion that went to the banks, which ends up in the pocket of the 1%ers who are on Fiji Island right now drinking pina colada, that money is something that will just be spread among all the people on the DeFi that decided to stake their coins. And when you stake your coins, it's always used as a loan for somebody who needs the loan. And when the person pays back the loan, the profit is spread up across the people who stake. And, you know, it's just a system in place that not one entity, not one rich person benefits from it. That is where banking could go to next. Okay, we could skip all these banks, but that's why there's going to be so much pushback. That's why it's going to be really hard for something like that to happen, because it's the 1% that's controlling everything. So if they see these things happening, taking away their power and robbing them of 40 billion every year, you know, of course they will FUD. They will throw FUD in their system. Of course they will scare everybody out of it. Of course they will do their very best to prevent it from ever happening, so that they can remain at the top. So it's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. All right. Do you know anything about Harmony? Symbol is one. Do I know anything about Harmony? Harmony is one of my favorite projects, my friend. Harmony is one of my favorite projects. Let's see here. Patient money. Harmony One. Okay, so I made a video here on Harmony One. Okay, I called it Harmony One is severely undervalued. This was 3 months ago. So go check it out. All the information there is still up to date. So go check it out. And I do love Harmony One. It hasn't seen a lot of love. Okay, it hasn't seen a lot of love, but I think it's just a matter of time. I think it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Hold on. I see tutorial step by step how to stake Harmony. Interesting. I actually haven't thought about staking mine yet. So interesting. Crypto gains. Okay, I'll check this person out later. All right. Oh, you said new info. Any new info about Harmony? No, I don't have any fresh info. The last info that I had on Harmony One was that there was this project that was randomly developed on Harmony One. I think it's Viper. It could be this one could be, because when they interviewed the okay, it's not tracked on Coin Market Cap, but this is it, Viper Protocol. When they interviewed the founder of Harmony One, he was like, yeah, there's a project that somebody just made yesterday on Harmony One. It's a decentralized finance application with its own wallet. The only way you can buy this Viper protocol is if you have the Viper wallet, which they have designed. Everything is working smoothly. I mean, look at all these SafeMoon, Shiba, they all come out and they say, oh, we're going to make a wallet. We're going to make this. We're going to make that. And they have a whole crowd following them forever. And we haven't seen a functional wallet before. These people from day one launched on Harmony One, and boom, they had a market capital then of about 40 million by the next day when they launched. Their wallet was functional and smooth. And the owner of Harmony One said he didn't know who the creator of this project was, and just came, and it's 40 million market cap. And that shows the power of Harmony. So Viper protocol skipped everything, okay, and just went and launched on Harmony One. Boom. Let me see if it's actually on here. Yep. So Viper protocol is a cross-chain and multi-product DeFi protocol with its base on the Harmony blockchain. So that tells you the independence of Harmony. And the owner made it such that it could be, it can be very anonymous, just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one of the most anonymous projects, most successful projects out there. Personally, I do not like anonymity because of all the rug pulls. I prefer that the owners of Viper show their face, but no, that's why I haven't put a penny in it. And but I'm keeping a close eye on it because it's on one of my favorite blockchains, Harmony One, and I want to see the progress on this. So again, that's how Harmony One for you. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna have to wrap up in 7 minutes. Okay, 7 minutes, guys. I'm gonna wrap up because I got some studying to do. So apparently the kids are going to come up with these 3D models, and I have to sketch them. I have to sketch them, and then we print it in the 3D printer and see how it looks like. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to teach the kids to sketch them as well, so that way they could start sketching at home, and then we can continue in school. So, but I haven't printed anything on a 3D machine before, but I will be teaching it in the next month. So wish me luck. All right, thoughts on Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Okay, so again, let me see if Shiba is on here. Shiba has actually, outperformed my expectations. I was thinking that it would have died out a lot a lot earlier, based on the hype and stuff. But somehow it's maintained quite an impressive market cap and quite the following on social media, which it just feels like a lot of people just picked it as the next Doge and they're just rolling with it. So that's just, I mean, it has a crowd. It's able to pull the crowd, and I have seen some YouTubers, what's his name? This guy, he's a he's a pharmacist. Is it Your Pop? I think, yeah, he's Your Pop. Like, I used to watch him back then. I would even be commenting on his stuff and we'll be going back and forth on Zoom and stuff. And he just switched to Shiba, and Shiba, he makes 5 videos on Shiba every day, and he went from 15,000 to 50,000. Okay, 15 to 50, now almost 60,000 or more. I don't know if you know. So the Shiba crowd is just huge right now. As the whole crypto world was sinking, somehow the Shiba crowd was just huge, and I hear so many things happening. Shiba swap. I just don't know a lot about it, and I have just not really opened myself to learn more about it. But again, that could be my loss. I probably should have paid more attention to it, especially when I'm the same person preaching that some coins are hype coins, and you can make money on those run-ups and take the profit and put it in your long-term holds. So this is one of the coins that presented a nice opportunity very, very early on. And but at the same time, just remember that it's still valued quite a bit for being a new coin. It's the market cap is a little bit up there. So just have that in mind. Just have that in mind. It still has a lot of potential. If the crowd jumps back onto this, if the crypto bull run comes again and the crowd decides to boost up this coin, guess what? It's only 3 million market cap. We were able to take Doge to it's 3 billion. We were able to take Doge to a 90 billion market cap. Nothing stops this from at least hitting a 40 billion market cap, which is more than 10 times where it is now. That's if the bull run comes and the hype goes the way of Shiba. But again, looking at it, I will still not play it as a long-term play. I will still play it as a swing play. So that's just me. That's just me. Yeah. Hey, Lovely Breeze in the house. What's up? Long time. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh yeah, the market cap. Yes. Just because people kept, even in the low of everything, people kept buying it, and sometimes hype is all that people need. Remember when I was talking to Alex? He's he's been programming. He started with Bitcoin for a while, moved to Ethereum. Now he's Ethereum Classic, and he thought that blockchain just had to be serious. But with Doge, he realized that people started paying attention more to blockchain just because somehow they got involved with Doge in a funny way. They bought some Doge on Robinhood for $50, and all of a sudden they are interested in blockchain and learn about all these projects, and they're now purchasing $10,000 worth of Ethereum, Ethereum Classic and other stuff. But it took Doge to bring them in. So he realized that some aspect of it could live on hype. So there's that. All right, guys. Well, it's good being back and seeing some of you on here in the content, the comments, and had a good time. I hope you guys have a nice day, and keep your head up. I like this season. Selfishly, I would like Bitcoin to remain between 33,000 and 35,000 for the next, until September, okay? Because I have a 2-week buy plan. Every 2 weeks, there's purchases that I make. And if it remains this low, I could get my Ethereum Classic, my Cardano, my Harmony One at very reasonable prices. And, I I can build more on my position so that when the run begins, you know, going to December to the early of the year, because we know there's going to be a run getting to the end of the year. We know there's going to be a run at the beginning of the year. It's happened, you know, 3 years in a row, and it's very likely to happen again. So, you know, this season is when you accumulate. You accumulate painfully. It's painful. It's not fun. It's not. You don't buy it and then the next day you see it up. You buy it and the next week is probably down a little bit, and you buy more, and it could be down a little bit. You buy more, because when it starts to go up, it's going to shoot. Okay, it's going to shoot. So again, just use this season to accumulate your favorite projects. Make sure you diversify. Don't go, you know, ham on just the one project, because anything can happen. Okay, so diversify a little bit and keep your head up. All right, thank you all for tuning in. And since I don't see any new questions there, I'm going to say, oh, somebody said, oh, that's how you started with Doge. See, exactly, that's what I was saying, man. Doge, it has to take something to get you started. So peace, guys. Peace.